everybody, what is going on? Welcome to another regular Josh 1 quickie video. Please take the time now to hit that like button, and if you're new, make sure to subscribe. Big Nate, the new animated series based on the popular book franchise, is coming to Paramount Plus on February 17th. I think it was originally gonna premiere on Nickelodeon, but clearly not anymore. I do remember a little bit about Big Nate, at least the name is familiar to me. I think I only read about maybe the first book and maybe a couple of comics, I think, and that was probably all the way back when I was still in my last year of middle school, so I can't particularly say that I have many feelings about this particular franchise or really remember if I enjoyed it or not, but I certainly do remember it being a thing. To quickly go over what this franchise is about, it basically follows the adventures and misadventures of Nate Wright, an incompetent, spirited, and rebellious 6th grader. So just like any other 6th grader. What I didn't know about Big Nate was that before it became a book series, it actually started as daily comic strips back in January of 1991. That's actually kind of cool. Start off as simple comic strips, get a book series, and now you have your own animated series. In some ways, it's kind of like the Peanuts franchise, where they started off as comic strips and then eventually grew into something bigger. Funnily enough, one of the executive producers of the Peanuts actually purchased the option from Lincoln Pierce to actually create a 2D animated series based on the comics. It was planned to be a part of NBC's Saturday morning cartoons, but the day after the deal was made, NBC canceled all of their cartoons, so obviously, the show never materialized. In a way, it's kind of cool to see that after all that, they're finally getting their own show. It's nice to see it all work out in the end. Funny how I said that Big Nate reminds me of the Peanuts franchise, and then to find out that they were actually gonna work with each other at one point. The more you know. The trailer for the series did recently come out about a couple of days ago. Right off the bat, it certainly looks interesting. I can't really say that the show would be right up my alley, but I might still check it out at some point. I wonder though, if any of these episodes are going to be based on the stories from the books or even the comic strips. Are we going to have some episodes that are just completely new adventures? What I do like so far is definitely the animation. It has this stop motion kind of feel to it, and it is computer animated. At times when I was going through the trailer, I legit couldn't tell if it was CGI or stop motion. If you look close enough, some of the models in this literally look like they were possibly sculpted out of clay or something. I don't know, maybe that's just me. I think it's pretty cool that we're seeing this kind of animation being used in a series like this, as we've only really seen movies like the Peanuts movie and Sponge on the Run using this style. I gotta wonder if this type of animation is more expensive to work with, and maybe that's why it moved to Paramount Plus instead of premiering on Nick. Wouldn't surprise me if it airs on Nickelodeon later in the year anyway. Big Nate will officially make its debut on February 17th. I gotta say, after doing some research and learning new things about this franchise for this video, I've kind of found myself to become more interested in the series. While Big Nate doesn't resonate with me as much as it might with some of you guys who probably grew up with the books or the comics, I can say I'm a little familiar with it, enough to show a little interest in the show once it was announced. When it does come out though, would you guys like to see me do a review of the show? Also, if you read the books and comics, does this new series excite you? Let me know down in the comments below. I'll say this for sure. At the very least, the show looks miles better than that Captain Underpants series on Netflix. I watched one episode of that, and that was enough for me. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, hit that like button, subscribe for more content, and hit the bell to be notified of my next video. Thank you guys so much for watching, and remember, you're hearing it from a regular bunny in a regular world. See you next time.